Hello again, Michael Finley here with another video from the Did You Get the Mark of God Yet series. Well, let's get to it. Today's message is very important, and it's important to realize that time is short. The tasks that we prescribed in these videos need to be done by April 2nd at the very latest, but ideally done by April 1st, which is the beginning of the Passover season. So the calendar is set by the tribe of Judah because they carry the oracles and the scepter. And our calendar comes from theirs. We celebrate that the evening before, but there's huge differences between the Christian tradition because of Jesus Christ entering the picture. And that is very, very interesting, and we're going to talk about that right now. So we have Passover. We celebrate that the evening of March 31st. Passover is April 1st, but in the biblical calendar, you have the evening first and then the morning. So at sundown on March 31st, the service begins. Now, here are the significant parts to keep in mind regarding the Christian Passover versus the traditional version. At the Last Supper, Christ established something significant. He broke bread. He said, "This is my body." He shared the cup and he said, "This is my blood." And he washed the disciples' feet. And then he said, "Do this in remembrance of me." And that was the same night he was taken. Then he was tried. And the next day, executed. But this was the preparation day. He probably died the very moment that the lamb was slain. Then we had an earthquake and the veil ripped from top to bottom. It was a very heavy veil. He was sacrificed. His father couldn't look upon him. Since now, at this moment, he's carrying the sins of the world and the Father can't look upon sin. It's not a coincidence. It was fulfilled. He didn't observe the Passover. He became the Passover. He became the lamb. They took him down because their Passover service was beginning at sundown that evening for their traditional meal. But Christ had already fulfilled it. He gave the instructions first, and then he fulfilled it. And think about this. And this is our victory. Since the wages of sin is death, and he lived a sinless life, then death had no rightful claim. And with this, he won back the world to the Father after Satan stole it from Adam. Mankind kind of sort of gave it to him, Satan. And with that, a way for us to reach the Father too through his Son, Jesus Christ. This isn't just about tradition. It's about alignment with what he already did. What this means to you and me, and what to do next. If you know, you know. And if not, now you do. Thank you very much. And we'll talk about the night to be much observed next. This is where the Christians acknowledge the traditional Passover. This is where we have our dinner. Thank you.